Hey guys, Edo here. It's that time of year where it's the end of the year and we ramble on about the year. And I feel like this year was pretty good overall. Like, so I feel good about it at least. Probably because of our game of the year. Because if you look at the list of games we have here, or the little collage I made of everything I could do for every year when we do these. Metaphor is front and center because you know that's our game of the year. I've been raving on about it for the past 2 months and so. But we'll get into that later because we need to talk about the other games we have that's on this list and whatnot. Not everything of course, but just some highlights I want to point out, like Persona 3 Reload. That's back in February, I think it was. Very fun game because again, you guys know like the Persona and Shin Megami Tensei, the formula with all that and all that stuff and whatnot. I did enjoy it. The streams were fun to do. Finale was fun. Playlist to that, and I guess some of our other stuff I'll have in the description as well if you guys care. Or just go to our channel page. I have playlists for all these games here. Go and check them out and watch our playthroughs for each of these and whatnot, or pick the ones you like the most, like Metaphor or Stellar or Blade, which we're going to talk about next, being Stellar Blade, because Stellar Blade is a fun game. It sucks that people online, at least from what I see, they only talk about the OPIs and stuff and such and the physics and whatnot, which of course are present in there and whatnot, but the fighting and all that, the combat is fun too, you know. It's more than just boobs, it's just trifling. But I want to say some of my top five games because I did enjoy the game a lot. The game's short enough for me to want to replay it, like it's like 30 hours or something, I think. I don't know, but fun game overall. I do recommend all that fun stuff and stuff. But before I move on further, special shout out to Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. I never played the Prince of Persia game, and I like the Metroidvania style of games and whatnot, so put the two together, you got my first Prince of Persia game, and I did enjoy it. It sucks I didn't sell as well as they would have liked, but this is me shouting enough for people to try it out, because it is a fun game that deserves to do a little bit better, you know. But moving on though, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, fun game. The card game is good. I don't care what anyone says, I did enjoy it. If they make it a real thing, I don't know how that would work. But the plot and all that, the story's good, the music's good, the fighting's good. I'm still confused by the plot, of course. There is some stuff that I hope will get addressed in the third game. Again, we'll see how that goes. I'm probably going to forget everything by the time that happens, but I think it should be inside my top 5, but I don't know, we'll see. What matters most right now for this list here is my top 3, because the top 3 is like a lock. The top 5 or 6 kind of like shifts around a bit. But to shift the topic a little bit, Nintendo is our main bread and butter, right? But Nintendo overall, I would say had like an okay year, maybe semi-legit in terms of our like legit scale and whatnot, which I need to use and whatnot more. Semi-legit to like legit, somewhere in there. But if I'm being honest, probably semi-legit. I mean, towards the end they picked it up a lot, but I just wanted to give a shout out, of course, to Princess Peach Showtime, because we enjoyed that. It was pretty fun, very simple, but for the target audience and whatnot, like it's what it is and whatnot. So, I mean, maybe I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt and whatnot, because I don't really care too much. I enjoyed the game, it was fun, and yeah. That was that. I wish it did more with World Championship NES Edition. For what it is, it's fine, but most of the complaints I see online is just the leaderboard. But the way they talk is like the leaderboard will just make the game like a 10 out of 10. I mean, the challenges themselves are fine, it's fun. I need to try and do that a little bit more, because it is fun to do, like to pass time and whatnot. But I don't know. Mario Party Jamboree, I'm having fun with that. All the fun stuff and stuff. I want to play that a bit more, but we have a rotation that we're trying to do with all these games, you know. Pikmin 2. That was a fun time. The massacre we had, fun. I still think about that dreadful day. But we're not gonna dwell on that. We're gonna dwell on Luigi's Mansion 2. Fun game, I think so. Although it's still my least favorite Luigi's Mansion game, I would say. I talk about that more in our playthrough. Of course, go ahead and watch it, like all the stuff like I said before. And Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. That was fun. I don't have nostalgia for it, so I'm not as like gung-ho about it as some of you might have wanted me to be. I don't know. I'm too much of like a chill guy, I guess, but that meme is dead. Does that matter? Does that work? I don't know. I'm not hip to any of this. I'm too old for this. It's trifling. Either way. I'm not that old. I just feel this old. It's trifling. Anyway, so back to the big games for us, you know. Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. If I'm being honest, I think this is my number 3 game. It's going to ship with number 2, which I'll say soon. But Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, very fun game. It could be I'm biased towards Zelda because you guys know it's my favorite series and whatnot. Our playthrough just finished up for our videos and whatnot. Go out and give it a watch, like I say for everything else and whatnot. It was fun. If you guys want to hear my full thoughts on that, of course it's in the playthrough and all that. I won't ramble on too much about the stuff here, like already. And yeah. So if I had to be perfectly honest, I think that's going to be like number 2 or 3, depending on the mood or when I'm feeling at the time of day. The other game being Astrobot. Astrobot was a very fun game. Nice to see a platformer win game of the year and whatnot, even though I wish it was the other thing we're about to say. But yeah, it's generally a fun game. It's very vibrant. It's very, like, it's just fun. So yeah, I encourage people to try it out if they want to have like a fun time. That's all. It's simple as that. It's a fun game. It's fun. Go have fun. Anyways, speaking of fun, for me at least, because some people don't like JRPGs and whatnot, Metaphor Refantasio, very fun, at least for me. I love the story for this game, I love the plot, streamed the whole thing. I really like how the plot went for it and whatnot. I think I said that already, but like we were saying how I felt like Xenoblade loves the plot, but some of the stuff and stuff with the twists and turns and whatnot, it's like, holy shit, what? But yeah, it was very fun, very fun. I did enjoy it. I want to play through that game again just to get all the get all the transformations, get all the abilities, all that stuff and stuff. You know, forgot what it was called exactly, but yeah, very fun, very fun. So to switch gears now, so we don't ramble on too much about what we played this year, because again, you guys see the picture here. We're going to shift it to for next year, where we look beyond, because Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is our most anticipated game for next year. But again, on this picture here, here's all the games we're most likely going to play. I switched it to most likely because on last year's video, I said for sure we're going to play it. But there's 2 games on there we did not play. One didn't come out, and one I just changed my mind after I played the demo, and I didn't have enough time. So, most likely we will play all of these games. Xenoblade's a lock, Mio's a lock, Donkey Kong is a lock, Metroid Prime 4 is a lock. Those 4 are guaranteed. Turok, I want to play, depends on when it comes out. Dragon Quest 1 and 2, depends on the timing for that too, because that's probably a lot of time. Expedition 33. That game was first announced, I think, in the Xbox presentation, but it's coming out on PlayStation. So we're gonna play on PlayStation, and that's the plan. For that. It does look exciting. It does look cool. It looks like my type of game. So Xbox showed something that made me want to get an Xbox, but it's going to PlayStation. So oh well. And also, our Kingdom Hearts journey continues. I didn't mention it in the last section, but we did Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And the Riku part is going to be uploaded going into next year, and the 58 and a half days, however you say that name, will be uploaded as well. We did watch that last year, but since it's going to be uploaded for next year, I'm going to consider it a next year game. So that should be that and all that, right? But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 sometime next year, hopefully early next year, like February if I have to guess. So keep that in the calendar, and we'll see if we fit in another Kingdom Hearts game before the end of the year. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. But also, sign up for Monster Hunter Wilds. The only way we're going to play that, as I've said it many times before, is if it comes to the Nintendo Switch, because I'm not buying it on PlayStation, because I feel like I'm used to playing online with some of you guys now and whatnot, with the Monster Hunter Rise and all that, and Generations I think it was. If I buy it on PlayStation, I'm soloing the entire game, like I did with Monster Hunter World when that was a thing. And I don't want to do that again. That was a struggle. I mean, I could, but I don't have time for that. But more importantly though, Metroid. So Beyond. I feel like because I'm so excited for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, next year, 2025, is going to be the year of Metroid for us. So with that being said, we're going to kick things off sometime in the year with the Metroid Zero mission. I keep telling myself I want to do a Metroid Other M playthrough just to see if I like it, because everyone seems to hate it, but I enjoyed it. So if I can find myself to set it up, no promises, but I am looking forward to that. If we do all that, there's the rumored Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remaster or whatever they decided to call it. So if that's the thing, we'll definitely going to be playing like all of that. And then Metroid Prime 4, all that on the Switch 2. Not everything will be on the Switch 2, but Metroid Prime 4 should be on the Switch 2. So yeah, that's our year. That's looking into next year. I tried to switch things up towards the end of the year, trying to do more video full focus stuff instead of the streams. Trying to do more 50-50 on that, I guess, or I don't know. I'm trying to figure out life and all that still. Very struffling. Struffling? Struffling, that's what we're going to say today. It's very struffling. I don't even know what words I used to make that. But yeah. Did I mention Mario and Luigi Brothership? I feel like I didn't. I enjoyed that game a lot. The ending sequence was like fun, quick shout out to all that. I can't believe I missed that, because that was one of my favorite games for this year, I would say. Probably top 5, I would say. Either way. Anyways, though, guys, I'm rambling more than I intended. Hopefully this video's not too long for you all. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you all. If you watch even just a little bit of this, I got an idea of us, I appreciate you as well. But yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. Keep it legit. Stay tuned for next year. Hope you guys like what we're playing, what we're going to be playing and whatnot. And yeah, let's figure out life, do better, try and do better, and see if we hit our goals and whatnot. I'm trying to do things a bit differently next year a little bit, but we'll see if that happens. And yeah, we'll see y'all next year, I guess. Skedaddle, drink some water, and feel better.